there's this feeling, there was always this feeling, but I could never put my finger on it, of kind of being forgotten in the northeast of the UK. It was like on the outside a little bit, even within a community, on the outside of culture.
Yeah.
Even little things like the way that you were represented in media, like a story about Newcastle that hit the national press was like a whimsical fucking cottage industry piece or something like that. I said I was going to show you this video.
Can we do one more thing on just that?
Absolutely.
So one of the things that we've talked about in the UK is like, well, we need to build infrastructure. We need to build transport links. And it's like, why do you need a better train line to nowhere?
Yeah.
And so what you really have to do is you have to, and that's why, I was talking to Mary Harrington, who I know you're a fan of too.
She's great.
At our Christmas party, actually. And she was saying something I really have been thinking about as well, which is, I think if we're in the offering solutions space, the solution for the UK is to accept the reality. That's always the first bit of the solution, is to accept the reality that, a slogan of "Make Britain Great Again" isn't going to work, because we're not going to recolonize India. Do you know what I mean? We're not going to rebuild the British Empire. What I think we could do, if we really wanted to, but this would require both a political and a cultural shift on a level that would be extremely significant, would be to recognize that over the 20th century, Britain went from being the center of Western civilization to being the provincial part of it. We're on the periphery now.
Yep.
The center of Western civilization after World War II, during World War II, I would say, shifted from Britain to America. We are now effectively the European outpost of American civilization.
It's a great point.
That's what we are.
Yep.
Now, what does that mean? Well, what that means is we have to lean in to that. That means we have to download the right memes from America. Instead of downloading the hands up, don't shoot meme, what we should be downloading is, okay, we want economic growth memes. How do you do that? Well, you're going to have to make energy cheap, slash regulation, etc. You're going to have to do the right trade deals with that world, right? What that means, all sorts of other things that we borrow from them and apply to ourselves, as opposed to thinking that we know best. We clearly don't. Otherwise, our society wouldn't be as screwed up as it is. And part of that is you're going to have to give people in deprived parts of the country work.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to find ways of employing them and actually creating things that are of value. And that means, yes, we in the UK may end up paying more for some of the things that they make, but that money is going to go to your neighbor instead of a perfectly nice guy in India doing the same job.